Oh, sweet friends, I got the best mail today. If you haven't followed along about the story between myself and William Holtby with Enderpole Clothing about how he ended up with my grandfather's military blanket that he then turned into a coat that he then sold, that I then found on the website after it had already been sold, and he ended up getting it back for me. That's basically the story. If you want the whole story, check out my Instagram video where he and I have this beautiful conversation. But he sent it to me and I have it in my arms and I haven't opened it yet. I thought I would wait and do it with y'all. Cue the waterworks. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see. Chelsea, I'm very proud and beyond thankful to have been part of a story like this. This piece will always have a special place in my heart. Edwin F. Weaver III was clearly a truly wonderful man, and I hope this jacket continues to share his story. Will. You know how when you lose someone, they pop into your head at the most random times? And that's what happened with this. Like, I just feel like he was tapping me on the shoulder a few weeks ago when I was laying in bed and just scrolling, and I just Googled his name, and that's how all of this came about, you guys. Like, life is crazy. I don't know if my heart's prepared for this. I'm already weeping. Really miss him. Edwin F. Weaver, size large, textile, wool blanket, located in Pennsylvania from the 1940s. It's got his logo in it. This is his Enderpole logo. Isn't life crazy how it brings people into your lives that you're just not sure why at the time, and then there they are. This is his coat. This was his blanket. He was my grandpa. He had the best laugh. He was a wonderful man. My favorite story to tell about my grandfather is that one Christmas we were sitting in church. He was visiting our church for Christmas Eve. Pastor was telling this story about a family who lost everything to a house fire like a few days before Christmas, and they had nothing for their kids. They had nothing to put on their backs. They had no food, nothing. He took a $100 bill and wrapped it in a $1 bill and folded it up in his hand. He didn't know I was watching. I was sitting right next to him, but he didn't know I saw it. And he threw it in that plate when they passed it through for this family. And if there's one story that envelops him as a person, that's the story that he was. He just did nice things for people. He was a good guy. So to have this little piece of him back in our family is more meaningful than you will ever know, William. And the additional part of this story is that this coat is actually going to be going to my cousin, Edwin Forrest Weaver V, who is his grandson. And the crazy part about it is he had a bracelet from my grandfather after my grandfather passed. Forrest is what we call my cousin. He got this bracelet from my grandpa's bureau or his dresser and wore it all the time. And just a few weeks or months ago, he lost it during a snowboarding trip. So he doesn't have anything, and he didn't have anything that represented my grandfather, and now he does. It kind of smells like my grandparents' house. William, I don't know if you washed this, but I don't know, there's just something about it that feels familiar. My cousin's gonna get this. It fits in perfectly. My aunt is coming in a few weeks to visit, so it will be going home with her to my cousin Fori. And that is how this story ends. And I can't think of a more magical whirlwind of a story than this. I just love it. The internet can be full of really yucky things, but it can also be full of really, really wonderful things. So thank you everyone who was part of this journey. And William, most of all, thank you to you and your customer for your kindness in relinquishing this jacket back to our family. You have no idea how much it means.